Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl, Star Flames, and we are back with another video. In this video, we're going to talk about Justin Baldoni losing to Blakelively and her husband, Ryan Reynolds. Let's talk about it, shall we? Because as you guys know, as it relates to the production, it ends with us. Miss Blakelively was on set as the main character with Justin Baldoni. Now, Blakelively had numerous complaints about inappropriate actions from Justin Baldoni and numerous events, and as such, after the movie was completed filming, I understand that Justin Baldoni and his team, they basically started a smear campaign against Blakelively, and they hired a PR team. Now, it is said that this is the same PR team that represents people like Travis Scott and 50 Cent. So it's why you will not see like the Jenners attacking Travis Scott, because he has a ruthless PR team. Now, following the PR team's smear campaign against Blakelively, it is said that Blakelively, she subpoenaed a few things and she got some details, and she got wind of what Justin Baldoni was allegedly doing. And as such, she had filed a lawsuit against Justin Baldoni. And she cited numerous things, including sexual inappropriateness towards her. Then Justin Baldoni fired back with his own lawsuit against Miss Blakelively, New York Times, because Blakelively had used New York Times to break down the incident that occurred, and as such, hence why Justin Baldoni had sued the New York Times. But now, all of Justin Baldoni claims, they've been dismissed because a judge threw out the lawsuit filed by Baldoni and his Wayfair production company on Monday, according to legal docs. However, some are citing that it's not completely over. Now, as I've said, Justin and Wayfair were suing Blake and Ryan for $400 million and the New York Times for $250 million, alleging defamation over an article all about the drama on It Ends With Us movie set. Justin Baldoni was a part of the smear campaign, as I've outlined to you, and Blake claims against Justin Baldoni, they're saying that all of her claims are still intact. Now, the judge based his opinion on the finding that Lively had influenced her allegations in a civil rights complaint, and therefore she could not be held liable for claims. And the New York Times fairly relied upon the complaint as a basis of their story. But Justin Baldoni had said Times cherry-picked certain text messages and emails to frame him as the bad guy. But the court said Times reporting closely tracked Blake's version of events in her complaint. So the judge ruled the Times reviewed the available evidence and reported, perhaps in a dramatized manner, what is believed to have had happened. But they're saying there's no obvious motive to favor Blakelively version of events. So as for Ryan Reynolds, they're saying that Baldoni accused Reynolds of falsely labeling Baldoni as an sexual predator, but a judge found that the statement was also consistent with Blake's allegation in her complaint, and Reynolds had no reason to believe they were untrue. Therefore, the judge said the comments couldn't form the basis of a defamation claim, and as such, those are just some of the things that resulted in Justin Baldoni's case being thrown out. Now, Blakelively's attorney Ezra Hudson and Mike, I think this is Gottlieb, told TMZ that the opinion in a total victory and complete vindication for Blakelively, along with that Justin Baldoni and the Wayfarer party dragged into their retaliatory lawsuit, including Ryan Reynolds, Leslie Sloan, and the New York Times. As we have said from day one, this $400 million lawsuit was a sham, and the court saw right through it. So they're saying, it wasn't there was no merit to hold up these claims and all of that. Now, there's another portion of events that is remaining, and as such, I want to see how this plays out, like, to the end of it. But for me personally, the moment that I saw Ari Emanuel reacting to this lawsuit and saying that Blakelively and Ryan Reynolds are decent people, and that Baldoni guy, for me, that was the red flag that Baldoni wasn't going to be successful with this lawsuit. That was the red flag for me that Baldoni had already lost. So, in the end, my suspicions have proven to be correct. And it's so sorry that it's so sad that things could not been worked out otherwise. But anywho, guys, it is your time to chime in. Let me know what's your take on this entire saga wherein Justin Baldoni's lawsuit has been dismissed against Blakelively and Ryan Reynolds. While you're at it, do all you need to do on this video to support your girl. Peace.